Sons of this Father. Many in the world no longer live the authentic meaning of the word children. In many hearts the true meaning of sonship and belonging to God the Father is no longer lived, the one who created everything, and who manifests himself in the only begotten Son. In the New Jerusalem, the land of love that God has given to his children, the Father has once again made us rediscover this link, living, profound and holy. Even more, the good and holy Father, merciful and just, wants his children to deepen this bond, in order to fully understand his Father's heart, his Son's love and his Holy Spirit action, which from the New Jerusalem pours out to radiate peace, love and holiness. The Father accompanies us his children on this journey, alive and holy. A path that increasingly enters and penetrates the ways of the world. The more these paths become dry, the more the lymph of the children must restore life, hope and certainty. This humanity no longer lives in divine, holy certainty, but lives in human uncertainty and anguish. An anguish that leaves no room for living, but that has led many to try in every way to survive, waiting to arrive at total and final death. Here the Christian redemption in the New Jerusalem is alive. In the land of love, God has prepared his people, that little rest of Israel, of God, which here is reborn and purified in the action of the Son, and who, with maternal love, will bring back to the world the lifeblood that belongs to the children of God. Children of God, pass your certainty in the one rock which is Christ. Comfort hearts and give living joy, so that the world can see in the face and heart and above all, in the words of those who live in the cradle of God, the joy of living Christ, the joy of carrying Christ, and the great joy of making people rediscover each day. Love, true love, love made person, he who manifests and embodies the Father's heart. Do not be troubled by the anguish of this world. Do not allow yourselves to be extinguished by the desire to live by those who have lost contact with the Father's heart, by those who no longer live the dignity and pride of being, in the Son, children of this Father. Be proud in being and dignified in acting, just as the first Christians were, the first martyrs, who feared nothing, not even death, whom they faced singing, praising that Son who first gave life. This the Father now asks of us. To act and make everyone experience the beauty of being Christians, to bring that message of universal hope, which is based on the only certainty that is Christ the Lord, the living rock of his heart. At the little cradle of the infant Jesus, the Father's heart is alive and ready to welcome every child who wants to return to live his heart. He is alive and ready to bend over each child to make it possible to grow from difficulties, to win and win and win again. He is alive and beats with love for every child who wants to live the Church of Christ, who in the New Jerusalem will make everyone be one in the one Shepherd, who will give love and peace, holiness and power, justice and mercy. Here is the Christian redemption, which from the New Jerusalem has restarted to manifest authenticity. The simple authenticity, which so many have lost, of the children of this church, wants to make understand to those who live by nostalgia, to those who live by tradition alone, to those who live anchored in the past that, if they do not welcome themselves with docility of heart and humility of spirit, the will and the plan of salvation of the Father is lost and everything will be lost. The Father revealed everything to his woman, the one who welcomed Jesus again into her heart. She persevered with the living humility that distinguished her, going forward, keeping every word in her heart, to give it and imprint it in the hearts of her children, who are now ready to manifest the Christian redemption, the redemption of the children who never gave up, who never give up and never will give up. The world can do nothing against whoever is animated by the Holy Spirit. Those who, despite being humanly strong, are already spiritually defeated, can do nothing against God. From the bottom of our hearts, to you, Holy Father, our thanks, today and always.